from New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
How do you feel about this statement? Real men are feminists. I want to take your call. Do you agree with it? It's a simple question.
Just leave it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with the statement, real men are feminists? Or you disagree?
Here we go.
Leave it right
And
open.
then we may take, a little bit, delve a little deeper.
Okay, just keep it simple.
Why you say here we
Because
go?
I already know
No,
that. All
Lawrence,
right,
don't lead anything.
All right,
Let's just
all right.
leave it wide open.
Okay. Let's take some
And then you
calls.
can give your...
Let's take some calls.
But anyway, yes, last night, so I tried, I'm not good at doing hair, let's be clear. I can do the wash, I could do the deep condition on Issa's hair. I can do that.
Okay.
Bath and all that. But then when it comes to like separating the hair, parting, my parting game is trash. What?
Yeah, the part has to be super
Just a
on
straight
point. This has to
line.
be-
But like I can make a nice, decent part to get to, get to the scalp. The different things. But then when you gotta like twist it up and then
you
put a
lose
rubber
it.
band around it so that it holds the condition through the night.
Yeah.
I generally stay away from that. I went for it last night though.
Hey.
I went for it.
It didn't quite work.
Well, when
you
I see
gotta
Issa
go for
later,
it, so
I'm gonna
I'm
see if
proud
the
that you did.
conditioning held through the day.
We're practicing.
Because I was trying to make it easier for her mom this morning. Because if you comb through it at night and you twist it up in the nighttime, in the morning it's easier to comb through.
Right.
But if you don't, that morning is a beast.
Yeah.
It's a beast. It's a problem. It's a real problem in the morning. So you gotta do something to kind of help out. So anyway, hopefully it held up pretty good.
Good for you.
I could tell from Issa's face she was kind of like, yeah.
It was okay. Hold on, now, for the record, though.
You trying to big yourself up.
Well, for the record, I say it was all due respect to the amazing, hardworking single dads out there and married dads. Let's just be honest, dads do everything worse. Don't feel bad about it.
fine.
Well, my mom used to go out and she'd be like, "Don't worry, I'll be back later. Your dad will give you a shower or a bath or whatever." I'd be like, "What?" She'd be like, "Bye," and the door would close. I'd be like, "No!"
Nah, I think my bath game is good. There's dads that cook very well and clean very well, organization very well. There's dads in that game. The hair thing is a whole other.
Yeah.
When it comes to
my
just
dad
having-
was terrible with my hair. He would comb my hair like he combed his own hair.
See,
So I have like a little mini comb over.
Oh, Issa all the time. Issa all the time. Dad, you're hurting me. I'm like, oh well.
Well, that's
you
the
have
thing.
to deal with it.
It's the gentle touch.
Right.
Men don't always have the gentle touch that kids need because you're like, it's painful.
Let's go ahead. The question is, real men are feminists. Do you agree or disagree? Let's go to Jose, Dobbs Ferry. Jose.
Yo.
On the heels of the annual, this is gonna be annual. The annual Women's March. Real men are feminists. Jose, do you agree?
I agree. Good morning.
Good morning. Why do you agree?
Well, I agree. I don't have any issues with that. I think that real men are feminists. I just don't think they should be feminine. Like the guy who answered the phone, no offense.
Wow, shots.
Well,
fired.
that was just called. He was just polite. I think you're confusing now politeness with femininity.
Oh, we lost him. Well, the guy that answered the phone just hung up on you, too.
Yes, that's what you get.
That's what you get. Griff just banged on you.
That's what you
Yo,
get.
let's go here. Peter in New Jersey. Peter, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Do you agree with the statement, real men are feminists or nah?
I gotta disagree because so then you could use that same logic and say, are real women men in this? Like, are
Okay.
real
No.
women for
Is that a
men?
thing?
But that's
also,
not a thing.
men get incarcerated at a higher rate. Men abuse drugs more. Men die more.
Wait, Peter, let me
more
stop you.
times.
Peter, let me stop you.
Let's
What does
go.
that have to do with feminism?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because I'll tell you, because feminists always say, oh, they shit on men. And then
All right.
when it comes time for them to talk about equality, like, oh, no. It's in the name of equality. But really, they attack men.
No, I think.
Oh, you sound so small.
That's true, and you're super feminine. You need to hit the gym, bro.
Yo,
Your chest
you sound
goes
so
inside.
small and
Wait,
insecure.
why are you attacking us now?
Say
How
with
did-
the chest, boy.
I don't even.
You sound so small and
Well, that's
insecure.
395 Hudson Street.
Okay,
my friend.
okay,
Come up and tell us.
I don't
with
even
our
know
chest.
why this would provoke that kind of energy.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's a bitch. That's
Pretty
how.
much.
I know. Shawnee's always giving me the calm down, which I
He's
appreciate.
about to go in.
Yeah,
He's about to go in. I'm like,
No,
wait,
but just
chill.
to call
You want
us
some more
why,
opinions?
if it gets to you that much that you get that upset, you really should be looking at yourself.
Well,
Did I say that calm enough, Sean?
Yeah, that
Thank
was,
you.
that was
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
Google.
I don't know
Guru
why.
brother.
I don't know why that would provoke that kind of energy, right? Because the definition of feminism, let's just be clear, the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of all sexes. That's the definition in the book. Now, if there are feminists who maybe don't like men for whatever reason, or feminists who whatever, that's not the actual definition, right? That would be like me sitting here, we talking about Black Lives Matter.
And saying they all hate white people.
And saying they all hate white people.
Of course.
I'm sure there are people that do. But that's not what the movement is about.
Exactly.
You know what
bro.
I mean? And so I think it's very interesting.
What's
which is why I left it open-ended, is because you posted the sign that I saw was with your dog, Bear. And it said, "Real men are feminists." And then I saw some posts from you in the storage room, which was bonkers, and it looked like you couldn't fit in your storage. It was weird.
My storage is tiny, so yeah. I was
and I don't know why you chose that as the backdrop of the video.
It was in the moment. It was a moment.
Really
I looked at
You
the
didn't want to
comments.
step out in the hallway.
I looked at the comments and I was so appalled because I see negative comments. But guys, but the post of Bear with the sign, it was probably 80% negative comments. And then sprinkled in, there'd be a rational person like, wow, these comments. This is sad.
Like that call, didn't he started talking about men going to war and
No,
men
because
doing
what he was
drugs
saying,
and-
what little bitch man was saying, who just called, it hurt his feelings because he's like, women want to be equal, but men go to jail more, men blah 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 more. But he's trying to say that you can't be equal with men because you don't have to have the plight that men have.
That's what the rationale is.
That's what he's saying.
But did you hear how insecure he sounded, though?
I wonder
You
if
could
he.
hear how
So let's
insecure
stop
and
right there.
threatened
But
he
let's
sounded.
stop right there in there, right? Because, and I'm gonna take some more calls. We got James from Queens. We're coming to you next, James. You know, to advocate for women's rights and uplift women and help them reach equality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Equal pay, equal jobs, just being treated equal.
Yeah.
To advocate for that doesn't necessarily mean it's against men.
Men, hello.
Which is the same conversation we have around when you're advocating for black folks, or you're advocating for Native Americans, or you're advocating for Asian people or immigrants in general. It doesn't mean that somehow you're trying to do a disservice to people who don't fit in those categories.
But we hear this over and over again. Anytime we try to uplift something, someone, or a movement, someone always feels the need
That
to
you're
tear
anti.
somebody down.
Right, they think
always.
you're anti.
And I just feel I've noticed that when I have these comments as a white man who has these conversations, when I talk about uplifting black people, there are sensitive ass white people, white men usually always at the core of this, who call me a cuck and a snowflake. Why would you do that? And it's like, well, I'm aware of the world and that I've been given every advantage imaginable from appearing as a white man. So I do the least I could do, which is speak out on behalf of other people because I recognize the advantages I get. And because I'm not so weak in fiber as a human that I think I will give away opportunities from helping other people. Because guess what? I'm smart and talented and work hard and I'll be okay no matter what. Because guess what? On top of all that, I walk down the street being white. So I also get the advantage of that every day. So I can. So then if you go the other way and you go, I want to
Advocate for women.
advocate for women. Well, now don't worry. If you thought it was only white man bitches, no, now they're black man bitches who jump in
Of
too.
course, and Latinos,
they,
yes.
they all jump in, the men, and are like, no, why are you uplifting women? And it's the same thing. I don't know if you know this, being a man gives you every advantage in terms of pay, in terms of, by the way, you know women have to walk down the street being scared of being attacked by men sexually constantly?
No, that's like your life.
No, yes.
That's your whole life, forever.
Yes.
Dave
Since you were like a child.
So, the thing that Dave Chappelle did on his new special, what Dave Chappelle talks about, he had $10,000 in a backpack once, and he was on the subway, and he was like, oh my God, this is so scary. I have $10,000 in a... He was like, oh my God, imagine if you had a vagina with you all the time. How much more valuable that is than $10,000. And women have to be scared knowing that they have this valuable commodity at all times. Men are like, the fact that you can't bring that up, that women deserve equality and men get bent out of shape, that was the point of the sign saying real men are feminists. Because if you're a real man,
You don't mind advocating for somebody
you
who...
want to. You want to lift
Yeah.
up. Why would you not want to?
Let's go to Jose. Or excuse me, James. James.
Hey guys, what's going on?
James, you do not agree with the statement, real men are feminists.
I don't agree with it for one reason. Your definition you read of what a feminist is not the definition that people are looking at and live by today. I think real men respect women, but being a feminist is a really gray area in today's society, man. You know, they deserve equal pay. It's deserved. They deserve it, right? If you know what I mean. If they earn equal pay, they deserve it. But I think that, you know, we take care of women. We're the men of the households. You know what I mean? You
Not
pay
always.
for things.
Not always.
If a cruise
Not
ship
always.
is sinking, it's women and children first.
No, but by the way, when you just said the part about men take care of women in the household, you realize the reason it's had to be that way is because women don't make equal pay to take care of the household.
They weren't selected for certain
Because
jobs. They couldn't. They didn't have access to it.
Because we have what?
Well, because we are the masculine person that's supposed to protect and take care of our women who are delicate people.
Protecting,
you know what I mean?
but protecting.
I'm not doing this.
Physically, no. That's
James,
just not.
James, thanks for your call. I can't even debate with somebody who talks like that, right? Because when you're having a conversation about protecting someone, right? The way you protect someone isn't always through physical protection.
But they're a man.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
Like, so
but
I'm not.
I know it annoys you, but that's how a lot of
and
a
it's
lot
not
of people think.
1894, where literally, when you go back in centuries prior, women really weren't safe outside the house because men were attacking them.
And it's still happening now.
And it's still happening now. So I can't even have this conversation.
You want to try one more, see if it gets any better?
Well, there's Mike. Mike agrees with the sign.
Okay.
And I guess what we've accomplished here is hearing from the
having insecure bitches
archaic.
call.
Sorry, what was that, Laura?
I said having insecure bitches call. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. They get so
Yeah,
threatened
but I think
by
it's
it.
deeper than that. I think they're really stupid. I think these people are really stupid.
Well, that's so, Ibra. That's what I said in my second post. I went, this is about education. Y'all don't know what feminist is. You hear the word femme, and you're like, oh my God, you said femme. Haha, you're not a man. They don't even know what it means. What does he mean? The definition of feminist? You don't
well,
know
the
any
definition
feminist.
I read, but then
They don't know what it
But see,
means.
what has happened is you've had individuals who have clearly distorted the meaning of feminism by taking instances instances of whatever.
I don't even know where they're
placing-
getting those instances, though, Ebro.
I don't either.
Because
I
when
don't
people
either.
keep saying that, like, oh, no, what it is, where are you hearing that? Like, you've really been. They're acting like there are these feminist attacks. You know, when the feminists attack the man's club and they spray paint the wall. What are you talking about?
Ebro in the morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Right here on Hot 97.